Hello, my name is Andrea and I'm a caregiver for my lovely mother. My mom is currently living with dementia, which is also known as memory loss. I use this channel to share tips, strategies, share my experiences that I gain each day along my caregiving journey. No 2 days are the same. Hence, I find it very, very important to build a community around caregiving. My channel is geared towards persons who are taking care of their loved ones. I love inviting others who wish to come on and share their caregiving experiences. Thanks again for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing, and leaving your comments. I truly appreciate you. Hello to all my YouTube families and friends. Thank you for joining me in another of my caregiving episodes. Today, I have invited my special friend, is a sister friend, to be on my channel just for us to rap today. And her name is Nikki. I'm going to ask Nikki to tell you a little bit about herself. And it's just going to be a wrap, and we're just going to share probably some of our caregiving experiences with you. That's the whole intent, just to get you to understand things from a different perspective. Nikki, welcome to my channel, and I welcome all my visitors and
Thank you, Andrea.
well-wishers. Yes.
I'm Nikisha James Shepherd. Um, I married to Ode Shepherd, of course.
Or could you leave that off?
Yes, I'm a project manager, but my career spanned from IT as a developer. Then I went into business analysis, no project management. So that's me. And I work from home. I think I've earned that right to work from home. I have two kids, 4-year-old, 8-year-old. Um, and what else? That's it.
So Nikki, let me tell others what a little that I know of Nikki. I came to meet
hmm
Nikki a couple months after I came to the US to live through another colleague of mine, Carlene. And ever since, Nikki and I have been close. I probably
Yes. I
it's
see you more than Carlene.
I'm telling you,
I
and
see you far more than Carlene. I don't even remember how long since I talked to Carlene.
right, and it's amazing. Nikki has been, let me see, the hats that she wear now. She is sister, she's friend, she's a go-to resource, and amazingly, the two of us career path took the same route. And so
True.
it draw us together. So we were both business analysts and now we are project managers. And we
Mm-hmm.
worked on several initiatives together.
Yeah,
However, one of the things I can tell you, Nikki and I have never ever worked at a business place together at
that
the
is so
same
true.
time, but we have done so much things together.
Mm-hmm.
We were in the same association as well,
Mm-hmm.
together, and we did several other our projects, our party planning for, like, even for my
Mm-hmm.
mother's birthday party. Nikki played a
Mm-hmm.
very integral part in my mother's 80th birthday party. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we have been together, and I knew her even before her kids were born, and so
Yes.
I've seen her developed into this beautiful mother. And
Mm-hmm.
what I know from her, she used to care for her father, and she's a
Yes.
very caring person. So she's overextended, and she's like, even this morning, we're supposed to be doing this episode, taking care of family business, out in family,
Yes, always. Oh my
always
God.
out
It
in
never
families.
it never ends, Andrea. Never ends.
So Nikki, now that you have these two beautiful girls, you can
Mhm.
share a little of your experience, being in motherhood and even caring for a father who was ailing at the time, and unfortunately your father passed. Again, my
Mhm.
sympathies to you. That was a difficult time. It's still a difficult time because I know you're a daddy's girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I have a sister as well, and we're both daddy's girls. And yes, as you say, unfortunately, we're in 2025. He passed in 2022.
Oh, Right.
Yes, so almost 3 years, but it feel like it was yesterday that he passed. And the good thing about it is that he got to meet both girls. My 8-year-old still remembers him because she'll say it all that every time we pass a cemetery. She'll say, Mom, Grandpa died. How do you feel? She'll ask me out of the blue, how do you feel about that? And
Mhm.
she's a girl of few words. And I'll tell her, and she'll say, okay, everything will be okay. And the baby, well, she was a baby at the time. She's 4 years old now. She doesn't remember him at all because
She
she was too young.
right.
Yeah, she was too young to remember him. But I do have videos with both of them, so she'll get to see who he was and how he interacted with her when he was alive.
Mhm.
But when that daddy has been sick for many years, he had a hereditary disease that spans generations in my family.
Wow.
Unfortunately, my sister, my younger sister, and the disease as well. I did not get the disease.
Wow.
My sister will get a ruptured cyst from time to time,
Mhm.
and she may have to go to the hospital for them to get that under control, for pain management more so. Because there's no cure for the
Wow.
disease. It's more so pain management, keeping you alive, and the ultimate, getting a kidney transplant. So with Daddy, I believe he started to have symptoms in his early to mid 40s. And he started to do dialysis more so in his late 40s. No, I think around the same time, mid 40s. So he was on dialysis for approximately 18 to 20 years before he passed.
Mhm.
Um, at times, a family member may promise him a kidney and so forth, and they change their mind, and that devastated him. So he had a lot of mental, challenges as it relates to getting hope that, I'm getting a kidney or something is gonna happen to kind of change his fate, but then it doesn't happen. But he became a Christian maybe around 10 years before he passed, and that helped him to cope. It helped him
God.
spiritually to cope with the
Mhm.
fact that, he may never get a kidney. He may have to deal with the disease until,
Right.
he passes and so forth. I know his dad passed away in his early 50s from the disease, but daddy lived longer. He had a lot of hope. And he didn't even die from the disease. He died from other complications. So he was on dialysis for about 18 to 20 years. It's on and off in terms of how the body deals with dialysis. It makes you get thin. It discolors your skin. Because my father is a fair person like you, Andrea,
Mhm.
and he got darker than me because
Mhm.
that's what dialysis do. It makes the tummy get big because the kidneys swell up.
Understand.
And at times the doctors will remove it,
Mhm.
but sometimes it was best to leave it there. Um, he in the latter part of his life, close to when he died, he migrated here to the US to seek better care. And at that time he was living with me. I had my second child in the final year of his life, and it became very difficult
Mm.
because it's hard to deal with a young child, to assist your dad who has become a child himself.
Yes.
Even though mommy was here, it was hard for her. I saw where she lost her hair, her skin, started to change.
Mhm.
Her blood pressure started to go up, and she's not someone that has been diagnosed with high blood pressure. So
Mhm.
it's now caring for him, caring for her, caring for a young baby in the middle of pandemic.
And caring for yourself.
And caring for myself, my husband, my sister, you know. It was just a lot, but you have
Wow.
to do it.
Mhm.
You have
Mhm.
to do it because if you not do it, who's gonna do it?
Right.
So it was a matter of doing that, caring for everybody. Everybody's under one roof. You're under lockdown. You can't really get anybody else to come and assist because pandemic was raging. That was 2020 that they came here. And even before that, I assisted from afar and whenever I could travel. But now that they were both here,
It was staring you in the face.
in the face,
Yes.
doctor's visits, taken to dialysis, the cooking, the breakfast, the lunch, and the dinner cooking.
Wow.
Mommy would have done it, but she was just not there mentally. It was hard for her to see our partner, best friend, just on the decline. He stopped walking. You have to be helping him to go to different parts of the house. Most of the day was stationary, one spot in pain. I remember one day I was working because I'm working from home now because of pandemic. Mommy had to travel back home to Jamaica to deal with business. He was here with me. Went to dialysis. I got the accessory to pick him up. One day they couldn't find a ride to pick him up. I have to throw the two kids in the car.
Mhm.
Remember, I had a young baby. She wasn't even 1 year old yet. The other one was about 5 at the time, 4 or 5 at the time. Throw them in the car, go pick him up from dialysis. Remember, him can't really walk. I have to help him in the car, help him in the
Mhm.
house, with two pin them. It was a lot. We have to do it.
I know. I
Do
know.
it. You had to do it.
Wow.
So it was a lot. Eventually, we had to get him into well, he had to go to the hospital because it got worse.
Yeah.
Did all that they could, then he declined some more. And then we had to get him into a rehab facility to help him to walk. They had to care for him. But the caregiving doesn't stop by putting him in a rehab center. You have to go there, go look for him. They
Mm-hmm.
don't take care of them the way you would take care of them. You have to go there, you have to groom him. My sister even learned how to shave him. So she could go there and shave him. My husband show her because he was going first.
Mm-hmm.
Then, as a man, it's difficult to see another man like that. So at one point, my husband is like, he will go there and visit him, but it became difficult for him. And then my sister step in, said she will help with the grooming.
Mm-hmm.
She started to groom him. I have to send food for him, because the food in them place not taste good.
Right.
So I have to cook, send food for him. My husband would drop off the food, visit with him a little bit. I have to go there, groom him as well, you know, wipe him down because they're not doing it in the facilities the way that you would expect them to do it. Um, Mommy going back and forth to Jamaica, same way, taking care of the house, taking care of the business, things like that. And then it just decline and decline and decline and decline. And it was difficult for us to get him back home at that point until him
Mm-hmm.
just passed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's hard. And then after the passing now, is that there's this void. You had this thing that you had to do this, you had to do that. You had a schedule that you're working with. And then the schedule is now null and void.
Yes.
So, now it's mommy. I have to take care of her. She go back and forth because she can't deal with the cold. But
Mm-hmm.
when she's here, I still have to take care of her. And as you say, have to find time to take care of yourself.
Yes. So that's what I want to ask you now. So how you find time? What do you do to make sure that you don't break?
Boy, Andrea, sometimes just taking a time out.
Yeah.
Taking a time out. I can't take long trips because I have the kids and they're young. And then I still have mommy at times. So my sister and I, because she work with the airline, we try to find even some weekends, just a short time, maybe a Thursday to a Sunday. We may take a trip, go somewhere far, 2 days and come back. And it does help. Some people might say, no, you go Paris for 2 days, 2 days. If I sit on a plan, say I'm going to take a 1 week vacation, a nice trip, it won't happen. It won't happen and I'll just be here. So for those short trips that we take, thank God for flight benefits, or I wouldn't be able to afford it.
Mm-hmm.
We take that
Mm-hmm.
short trip 2 days,
Mm-hmm.
It's 4 day trip, but you know, you take that long journey go, long journey come back. So it's really 2 days of enjoyment. And they might say, but you know, jet lag, we never think about time of jet lag. We enjoy ourselves same way. We go for the 2 days. My husband said, no problem. Him hold on the fort. We go and we come back and that's it. We try that even once or twice a year.
Yeah.
Just go, enjoy ourselves, come back. And it work, it
All
does
right.
help.
I know that
Time
should
out for
help.
even one day,
Yes.
it helps.
I know that it should help, but let's say for other caregivers who don't have the opportunity to travel like that,
Mm-hmm.
what kind of suggestion would you make for them?
Take an hour, go get your nails done.
Mm-hmm.
Getting a nice pedicure make a difference. You get a time out for your half an hour. You sit
Mm-hmm.
down, come off of the phone. Don't even go up on the phone unless you're playing a nice little game. Because some people that relax them. You go, get your toes done, which we don't find the time to do that. If you have a spouse, talk to your spouse, come up with a plan. Even once a month, you need even half an hour. Trust me, Andrea, even half an hour make a difference.
Mm-hmm.
You need that time to just go
Mm-hmm.
and do that.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you're a single parent. When the
Yes.
kids them gone to school, you might gone to work. You have to even take a day from work. Everybody get vacation time. And
Mm-hmm.
even if you're in a job where you say, boy, I don't work, I don't get paid. Because my job as a consultant, if I don't work, I don't get paid. Right? Still have to find that day. Still have to find that day.
So you have to make it.
Yeah, man, you have to make that time for yourself because you're no use to anybody if you overwork yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
if you don't try to find even that
Right.
one day, it not to be every month, but find that one day, even once a quarter,
Mm-hmm.
for you to just have time for yourself. When the kids gone to school, use that time. Because when they're home, you don't have that time, especially if you have young kids. You don't have that time. As they step through the door, you have to focus on them. The homework, putting food in them belly,
Mm-hmm.
getting ready for bed, and that's a whole nother job altogether.
All by itself. Right. Right.
Yeah, but you have to find that 1 hour or one day
Yeah.
to
Mm-hmm.
just focus on
You.
you. You're
Mm-hmm.
gonna use the one day and say, Lord, I forgot to pay the bill them. We have to think smart. I have friends right now, drive go to the bank. For what? The bank they on your phone. They go, they go to the supermarket, go walk up and down the aisle. Yes, me know sometimes you want to pick out your stuff. But if it is that once in a while, the stuff that you don't have to go pick out, like the grape and the meat and so forth, you have shopping in between. You don't have to drive and go walk the aisle.
Just order it.
Order it on your phone. Either you make it deliver to your house. If you
Or
can't afford the
curbside
delivery
pickup.
fee, you
Mm-hmm.
just go under the curbside pickup. That make a difference. You save on time. Yeah, we have to try to see how we can make our lives easier. Most of us have a smartphone, use it to your advantage.
Mm-hmm.
I know we like to go on the TikTok and the YouTube, and trust me, that it can be hours. We have to cut that time down too.
Tune it
It can be
out.
hours.
Mm-hmm.
Some people say, oh, it relax me a little bit, but it make you waste time too. You have to manage that time spent on social media. And sometimes it's just lying down and closing the eyes for 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Lying down, closing the eyes for 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And I know sometimes, boy, when you lie down and close your eyes, you're starting about the day. You're starting about everything when you need to get done. So you stress out all over again.
Yeah, but if you do go there with intentions, listen me, I'm just closing out everything and just relax.
Close out
Yeah.
everything. Relax. Work
Mm-hmm.
smarter, not harder. Try to take back that time that you're giving to the social media, that you're giving to everybody. And one important thing to Andrea,
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of people don't like to do it, but you have to learn to tell people no. You have to learn
Yeah.
to tell people no,
Yes.
because they also take up your time. I call one of my friend Uber. You know why I call her Uber? Everybody call her. Do this to me. Do that for me. Do this. And she's a single mother.
Wow.
Do this to me. Pick up this to me. Can me go here? Can me go there? You have to learn to tell people no. Because people need to learn to have conscience,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
right? You can help people, but you have to learn to tell them no sometimes. You can't tell everybody yes. It makes you get overwhelmed, and you start to complain without complaining, and you
Yes.
start to think, oh, I don't have time. You don't have time because you make time for everybody else except yourself.
Wow.
So you have to learn to tell people
No.
no, or is there another way? Or can we do it another
Or
time?
help them to make another way. You can tell them to suggest something else. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, suggest something else. Can we do it another time? Yeah. So
Yeah.
there are ways, everybody life is different. Everybody have different issues, different circumstances. It's just to look within yourself to see how can I free up time for myself?
Mm-hmm.
How can I make my life a little bit easier so that
Mm-hmm.
I can make time for myself?
So you need
You
to
have to do
basically
it.
do a self-analysis of
You have to do a self-analysis.
time and everything. Mm.
Yeah, and think about what relaxes you. Sometimes it's something within the home. You know, if you go outside and spend money,
Mm-hmm.
you
Mm-hmm.
can do something within your home.
Mm-hmm.
What relaxes me as well, I love to cook.
Oh, yes, Nikki. Yes. And of
I
late,
love to cook.
you have been doing some TikTok videos, which I love. I mean, I'm
Yes.
not on TikTok, but every now and then you will send me one of your videos, and I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Yes. Amazing. Tell us
Yes.
about that.
And I most recently went on TikTok as well. My sister actually encouraged me. She's been on TikTok like from day one. And I said, I don't like social media. I'm not going on no TikTok. And she forced me on it one day, meaning that I did a simple dish. And she went and videoed it and gave it to me. I said, put it on TikTok. I said, well, we don't have no TikTok account. She said, create one, man. Just try it out, man. Try it out. I said, all right, I'll try it. No, oh my God, I'm loving it. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. Um, I've been showing people how I prepare certain meals myself, the way I like it. And I put it out there and people have been commenting. They've been saying, oh, they like how I prepare. This is a good idea. Simple dishes, something as simple as mackerel. Mackerel and
Tin
boiled food.
mackerel. Tin mackerel.
Mackerel. Yes, dirty gal. We Jamaican call it dirty gal. And people comment on it and they enjoy looking at the videos. So I
Amazing.
enjoy making it and sharing with people.
Yes.
So I think that's something that has helped me as well to kind of make me laugh, make me feel good about something. And I've always liked cooking. I've been cooking since I was 10 years old. People might say 10 years old. Not no go so like shall tell. No, literally,
Me
I
too.
started
Me
at 10
too.
years old. And I
Yes.
see you
Me
to
too.
Andrea.
Mm-hmm.
My best friend started because she went to high school before me, and I got curious, like, how you met that? You know? Tell me, let me try it. I'm a bun up plenty rice, I bun up plenty chicken, but that's all about learning. That's a process of learning how to perfect your craft.
Ah, I love
Yes,
that. I love that.
yes. If you
Yeah.
don't fail, you don't know how to bounce back and make it
Trust me.
better.
Trust me.
So I enjoy doing that, but you just have to find what makes you feel good about yourself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And the most important thing, Andrea, the most important thing is getting your time, finding a way to get back your time.
True.
Yes.
True. Okay, so a friend of mine sent me this message this morning. It says, no matter how overwhelming the future may seem, all you have to do is get through today. When the challenges seem too great, you will find a well of strength and courage you never imagined you possessed. With faith, love, and support, you can walk through even the greatest trial. Remember, you need only to face one day at a time. The name of the
And
person.
that is true.
Mm-hmm.
That I believe in that quote that he sent you
Mm-hmm.
because Andrea, sometimes we sit and we say, Lord, the future just don't it look dark. And you're basing that based on what you're facing today. And you just have to take it one day at a time.
Just one.
Dissect things. If you
Yes.
think about everything as a whole, you go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to dissect things. And you ever do something yet and you say, boy, I never know say it would happen. I never know how me to get through it. You have to have faith. Faith in God that He will guide you.
Hallelujah.
He will guide you and He will bring you through it. Some people don't believe in God. They say, oh, we just coexist. How? You understand? But that saying of, oh, boy, I never think I could have get through it. There's a reason you got through it. Something make you get through it, some entity, and it's God. Do
Amen.
sometimes we try to ignore it and say, oh, look. Look not exist, Andrea.
That
It's
doesn't
God.
exist. I have found that out.
It's not luck, it's God.
Yes, yes, yes.
And some people, like I was watching a video the other day and Louise Bennett say, um, when trouble catch you, picnic short fit you. And it's true. And you know the picnic short fit you, and God make it fit you.
Amen.
So no
Amen.
matter where you do, you find a way. He put the knowledge and wisdom in you to
Yes.
kind of say, let me do it that way. Yeah. Maybe it will
Yes.
work.
Yes.
Or present something to you or bring somebody in your life to make it work.
Precisely.
Put you on that path, you drive your car and you end up somewhere else and you say, oh man, oh, it's a good thing I drive that way. Yeah. Something happen on the highway, I could have a God guide you and steer you in a life
Love it,
to kind
sister.
of understand, say, this is what you should do. But a lot
Amen.
of people don't believe that, Andrea. You know, they might
Oh
miss
my
out.
God. Yes,
Yeah,
that's true. That's true.
yeah.
Psalms 23, the New Living Translation. He
Mm-hmm.
renews my strength. He guides me along the right paths,
True.
bringing honor to his name. So we need to give him all the honor and all the glory. So I loved how you put that a while ago.
Yeah,
We just
man.
need to give him all the honor and the glory because that he directs us. He renews our strengths. He restores us. He's our
Mm-hmm.
all in all.
Yep, yep.
Thank you, Nikki.
Definitely.
Thank you. Thank you, my darling, my sister, my friend. Thank
Yes,
you so much. It has been a while now. I invited Nikki on this channel
I
and we
know.
were supposed to do it face to face and we kept, it's like one thing went to another, to another, to another. But thank God we managed to do it today. Thank you
Yeah, man.
so
This was
much.
good, Andrea.
Thank you so much for being here.
Mm-hmm.
And don't be a stranger. I know you have a whole lot to share with me, and I'm gonna share your TikTok. What is it?
Profile.
Profile in
I'm
the
still
in the.
learning.
I'm still learning too because I don't do TikTok.
I'm
TikTok.
still
Right.
learning.
So I'll share it in the description for others that they can jump on and see it, and I'll put it in the video on the video as well so they can
Yes.
see it.
Yeah, man. No
But thanks
problem,
again for
Andrea.
coming.
And thanks for inviting me on your
Yes,
channel.
it was so good. Thank
Yeah.
you all for viewing. Thank you for watching, sharing, liking. Subscribe to my channel that you will see when my videos are posted. Please, pretty please. And please share it with others. Thanks again. Walk good. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Love you. Bye.